Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Real Housewife of Salt Lake City reunion. And should I cut my hair?
Huh?
No, I'm talking to my nobody actually. But should I cut some layers in my hair? It looks kind of thin though, because I want it to be like full when I curl it. All right, let's see what happens first. Who doesn't do that? Brahma, you said nobody. Brahma is really getting on my nerves. First of all, Bronwyn, you are not Lisa. That's number one. You keep saying what Lisa can do and what you can't do. You just got here. First of all, you're not Lisa. And you just said that Lisa, my marriage was talked about very badly and blah, 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 blah. And you didn't say anything. What is she supposed to say? You talked about your own marriage at your what is it called? Dinner, not graduation, anniversary dinner. You were saying how your marriage was miserable. You talking about your own marriage. What is Lisa supposed to say? And why aren't you saying it to anybody else? Your best friend Whitney and Angie. Really working my nerves with this. You wanted her to talk about your husband like a dog when you told everybody he cheated, and then you took it back and she didn't, and you were mad at her for that. And I was like, oh well, no, fuck no. Lisa had enough sense to not talk about your husband. She said he would lose his mind when he heard about it. I don't know. I don't understand Brahma's obsession with Lisa. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, why are you fighting so hard for it? You talked about your own husband. She's healing. What is it to defend? You're indefensible. And you lie so much. See, Brittany, you doubling down is not helping. Brittany is, I don't know what Brittany is. Brittany is sickening. That is not your truth. Oh my god. You can tell Andy is tired of Brittany. Who said no, 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 no? It's not okay. Mary is very fucking mean. Very mean. There should be one over there on top of the bin. It wasn't. That's a
I don't like to dig in this shit. I like when it's on top.
Was he still down there eating?
Just like your child, Jermaine.
Do you want to start it over? I mean,
I was watching you. While I get nice skin. And I said, oh, yeah, I saw that. I just saw that. How about you? Yeah. Like, not very happy about it.
I'm gonna try a roller set.
Why you stop using your
I don't. Yeah, anybody in here? I don't even remember having hot rollers.
don't remember that?
No. Ogant's Manor. Where?
Selma's house.
Oh.
White girl hot rollers.
They were white.
White for white girls becoming
Oh.
a thing. You heat them up, you rolled up your hair, you dusted it, and then you fucking wrapped your hair in the shower.
Hmm.
That's
I
what
wonder
worked
what
on
they
your hair.
did. I threw all my shit out one time when I had moved. It was in the basement. She just threw all my stuff away. She's a bitch. She does to Jessica too. Very much. Good shit. She did like the same, maybe even fucking worse. Cause he would do shit for her that my dad wouldn't do for her. Like she was just abusing him. Like putting stuff in his name, ruining his credit. My dad don't play that.
They fuck around and might call the cops. Fuck with his credit. You fuck with his credit.
I remember he did put something in her name once upon a time, and the creditors was calling here. Him and my mom got into a big fight about this shit. But then, like, I remember him and her arguing again because she wanted something else or him to do something else. And he was like, no.
I think a lot of times she did it. I think people take it the wrong way. Like
Like a pussy?
he like a pushover.
Yeah.
You just say no and don't fuck with you no more. But you heard what I said. I said no.
If people really don't know, child.
Well, you had to be a little crazy to mess with Karen.
He is vicious. He might not seem like it, but it's really the quiet ones that you have to worry. They always say it's the quiet ones you gotta watch anyway.
Listen, I could tell from his fucking job. See, people don't work with people like that. You know, that's like the man all the way upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I read that Vanguard, they sit right next to Paul too. So they say hi to Becky and Becky running and shit. You go to a meeting, you come back, Becky desk is fucking gone. And you be like, what happened to Becky? Oh, John just fired her. Shit, I know. I believe.
Oh, they mad because somebody's talking to Jen Shaw. So they're not allowed to talk to Jen Shaw. She's paying her debt to society. Is she supposed to go in a corner and die? She probably running that motherfucker. Jen Shaw is running the jail. She getting out like next year. Like she probably be out this year. Shit, she need to write a letter to Trump. He'll let her out. That's right up his motherfucking alley. That was like the best game. So you know people gonna be trying to copy off of Heather with
We already did that though.
Who?
When I lived with Pulling on, we did that.
Did you?
It's called the Stop what Puller calls it. It was like an Indian song. So what we did is we all went to New York. Like, we didn't know it was going to happen. We all went to New York. We did all the stuff, and then we had dinner that night. And
at the restaurant too.
At the restaurant. And you basically tell somebody what your issue is with them and what you feel some way about. Y'all talk about it here, and it's never mentioned the fucking game. You're not allowed to talk about it with anybody else. Again, we're all here.
Did it go sideways? That sounds really healthy.
I thought it was pretty good.
Was people like mad, holding secret like resentments?
Well, it was mad about something that happened in high school.
Oh shit! But
but yeah, but it kind of twinkled off. So that was it.
Did she let it go after y'all talked about it?
Yeah, you know, Puller always been like that though. Well, you don't know because you never really had like y'all was cool, but y'all wasn't.
Right.
Puller been like that for a long time.
Like what? Holding me and her the same side. Do we have similarities?
No. Puller. No. You know what? The funny thing is, it's just you don't give yourself a chance, but y'all do when it comes to like men's attention, like to men. Like you could have plenty of boyfriends if you would stop sitting in the fucking house and sitting in your car. Because Puller attracts a man, and everybody always like, she's so ugly, she's so this. But Puller is the only girlfriend besides Lashaya that I know that I got that always got a fucking man. Like Puller, I don't give a fuck what happens. And they be like in love.
People be trying to talk to me, and I just be like, no.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Get away from me.
Um, that's one thing.
Especially old men.
And then, uh, um, but yeah, Quilla never was like a big grudge holder, even in high school. She's like life is too short. Life is like, you know, she was just like too mature for her age. Like, shut up.
I feel like Aquarius don't want to spend time with shit like that. If that makes any sense, because it's like life is too short, and it's other shit to worry about than being mad at you forever. Some people like love being mad at people.
I don't like being mad at people, but when I'm done, I'm fucking done. It ain't no fucking thing you can do. It's like, and that's part of my zodiac. My zodiac, my
But that's a
person.
lie.
Huh?
Donnie's a Cancer. That's a lie. Y'all be thinking y'all be done.
No, Donnie don't really be fucking done. And half the time, Donnie do shit to make them react that way. For real, for real. He really do. He do shit to people.
I'm gonna have to delete this live because we just saying everybody's name.
Uh,
It don't matter. Ain't nobody on here, but I'm gonna still delete it.
um, yeah. See, I don't do shit to people. When I keep, you know, trying to be nice and shit, and then try to forget the shit you do and you do some more shit because I ain't say nothing.
All right, well let's play the game that you played with Quilla about something. All right, so tell me the rules.
It's just basically you express yourself about something that you feel some type of way about with
Okay,
somebody.
come in there, Carrot. Let me see. Move over that way. All right.
You express yourself. You say something about like something you're upset with somebody about that they didn't know you was upset about, and y'all talk about it. You listen to what the person has to say. It's not an argument though. This shit right here turned into an argument.
Because of Lisa. Well, do you think that was Lisa's fault? What do you think about how that went down?
I kind of feel like it was Lisa's fault because she didn't listen it. But also, why would you pick that?
Right.
You know she don't like you.
But more so, why would you put that into the universe? Another sexual thing. Because remember the whole sucking dick for jazz tickets. So now you putting it out there for, and you know everybody hates Lisa. So that's more shit for them to run with. That y'all was having a threesome and Sean was jerking off, like whatever she said. Like, why would you even, and you keep saying you know it's true, what makes it even worse? Like, I understood fully what Whitney was doing. I could see if it was a legit John, like, I could see if it was a legit beef, like, let's say you always cut me off, you know. I could see, like, how everybody else was. But you took it to a whole other level. That's not like a beef you have with her. Like,
it's not because it's basically not true.
And you was trying to be smart, like you are at every dinner we have. You come in at this girl neck. But anyway, who's on tonight? And who? Why wouldn't he have the Salt Lake City girls on?
That's what you should have.
Right. How would it hurt her the most if she never heard it? Let her talk, Whitney. Why does she keep saying her whole name? And y'all do. Shut up, Whitney. Oh my God. I want to cut my hair. Because look, I cut this one is short, which is going to make my layers be like layering. I gotta find a hairdresser that can do my hair so I can get my layers back because it's too long.
See that white people don't know how to do hair. Y'all is crazy.
I went to a white person once. But I was not satisfied. They don't put the proper heat on your hair. Hey, one person watching. Agree to disagree. I wouldn't fuck with Whitney anymore.
I want to be here.
Yes. Stop lying. She has to parrot back everything Lisa says. You see how like this part is short, right? I want it like layers because like all of these are the same length. So when I comb them out, and when they fall, it's just gonna be the same length as opposed to like when people wear those deep parts right here and they hair be all like this. Like I want it layered like that, but you don't think I should do it, basically.
Thank you.
I can do it,
Thank you.
but I think I would have to cut my hair. Maybe I will go to a white person because they know how to do long layers. All right, Baldy and the Baldy Locks and the Three Bears. I'm gonna get me some Kerastase too. Hey, two watchers, whoever's watching, come on in. All right, so me and my friend are gonna play a game. There's only two people watching. I cut bangs. Well, a swoop. See? A guest. El Michelle, welcome to the stage. Hello, hello,
Can you hear me?
hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry about that.
What's going on? Did you watch?
Yeah, I watched.
Let's watch
Um,
it.
I'm sorry, what you say?
I was. I have it playing right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as far as your hair, I heard what you were saying about your hair and going to white people. I think if you went to your hair when it's straight, yeah. Because I've heard they can do a good cut when it's relaxed, but as far as when our hair is like in our natural state,
Uh huh.
they're not too good at it. But I've heard they can do real great layers when it's like straight like that. But
Oh, maybe I could just ask them to straighten it first and then cut it. But they like to cut when it's wet.
that part. But yeah, but I feel like it's better for them to cut. To me, it's better, and you see better when it's dry because you know where the hair is going to lay. I feel like.
Right. They gonna have to
Um.
cut my hair dry. Cause wet, it swells up and it's curly. It doesn't. It's not like white people hair. I went to hair school for a while, and when their hair is wet, it stays wet and it stays like clumped together and straight. But our hair, well, my hair, it doesn't. Like immediately, it starts swelling up. So I don't know. I gotta find a black stylist
Knows how to cut curly hair. Hmm.
who could just do natural hair. Everybody does weaves. I remember I went to this one girl. She cut my hair like she would like a weave. Like she cut it. She was trying to be smart.
Hmm.
She liked the guy I was dating. Well, the guy I was dating. Remember Bogey? His ex girlfriend. She was her best friend. So she called herself like cutting my hair short, but she cut it into layers, and it was like really cute. It looked really cute and healthy, but she was trying to be the fuck smart by cutting my hair that short.
Hmm.
But it wound up being cute. So, but I never forgot that. And the person that I was letting do my hair, he died, so, and I haven't found a hairdresser since. And that was in
No.
like 2008.
So
Yeah,
actually,
I've been
the
having somebody do
haircut
my
you're
hair. This was 20 years.
wait, what'd you say?
I said this been about damn near 20 years.
Since you had someone else cut your hair.
Even put their hands in my hair. I had a couple weaves sewn in, but nobody really could do my actual hair.
Yeah, I usually go to someone else to cut my hair. I'm in Atlanta, so there's like all kinds of stylists.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that I found, he understands how to do tender heads and not hurt and everything. Like I'm like chilling when he does my hair. Like I don't have to worry about ooh ouch. I can do every like bit of hair pulling when they do anything to my hair. Like I don't have that problem with him. And he knows how to take care of hair and all that stuff. You just have to know how to communicate with him because like one time I asked him for something and it did not work out. But like he like we kept like trying to figure out like what I actually meant, and then yeah, like he got what I wanted. Like I just wanted my afro, like when my hair is in the afro state, I want it to be like in a certain shape. Like he got the shape I wanted. So because I kept saying I just want my hair cut, and I was just like, and I just wasn't telling him what I wanted, which was a shape.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's this girl. I think she's in Jersey. I think they call it's like the Rizzo cut or something like that. And she cuts nice curly hair. I think she's a Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people come, they travel to her to get their hair cut by her.
Yeah,
Then
I feel
there's this
like
girl in Brooklyn. She charges like $500 for to do like like a twist out. And people be paying that shit though, but her stuff always be
$500.
nice.
Like,
Yes. And even more for a silk press,
girl,
which a silk press is just getting your hair pressed out. I don't.
like what
I
you're
guess
doing right now,
is a silk
exactly.
press different than
That's crazy to
is,
me.
is a silk press different than what I'm doing?
I don't feel like it is. I saw when I think I was here early when you were pressing it out, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's the same thing. But I forgot what I was gonna say. My bad.
We was talking about natural cuts, and I like men hairdressers. I was saying I wanted to put some layers in my hair, but lately I've been having. I don't know if it's. I think it's my blow dryer. I will trim my hair, but the next time I do it, which is in like 2 weeks to a month, my ends like are they're not split, but they look frazzled. So I'm thinking it must be my blow dryer. Let me show you my blow dryer. Where did I put that damn thing? It's one of those. This is like the best. It's got bristles in it, brush bristles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. I don't know. It's just, I definitely need to clean it, but this is the only thing like I think of. I bought new scissors and everything. Maybe, or maybe I should turn it down some instead of putting it on high.
Like I'm sorry, you said your hair was coming out in it.
No, my ends look like frazzled.
Oh, Fred.
I just cut them off, so I can't show you. But they're not split.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking it's the blow dryer. I thought I had some dull scissors. So I bought new scissors, but it still came out the same way this time. So it has to be this. All the bristles are different sizes now. So maybe that's it. I don't know.
Is that a good purchase? You think that was a good purchase, a good what is it, blow dryer for you?
This is the best thing I ever bought for my hair.
Nice.
Because it's like blow drying your hair with a brush.
Mm-hmm.
You got these thick bristles, and then you got brush bristles on the inside, so it really gets your hair straight, like a Dominican blowout. Like to the point where you don't even really have. If you do it right, you don't even have to straighten your hair.
Nice. I need something like that.
And it grips your hair really well too. Mm-hmm. It's good. I love it.
Well, who is made by?
Revlon, and it's less than $50.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure you can find it for $20, maybe at like Walmart or somewhere. What?
So did you watch? You said you're watching the reunion right now, right?
Yeah, I watched it. I feel like the reunion is so dull. What do you think?
I feel like it's dull. I agree. I think I said this the last time we spoke. I feel like it's the reunion, the season. I'm sorry, was so like good. So many fireworks, so many things happening. I just feel like this reunion is just really dull. I feel like there's a lot of resolution that has happened to make next season just as good as this season, if you will.
You think so?
I think so personally, because if we're bringing, they still have to. Bronwyn and Lisa are still on the outs.
I heard somebody say that Heather is going to be on Bronwyn's ass because she just been lying this whole reunion.
That as well. Mary doesn't care for her too much right now.
You don't think care for who? Bronwyn?
Bronwyn, yes.
You think so? I can't get a read on that.
When on Watch What Happens Live, someone brought up Bronwyn's name and Mary made a face like she didn't care for her, and then she was just like, she lies, and I don't really like people that lie. She's like, I don't like people that lie.
Good. I'm glad Mary's clocking it, because I feel like Bronwyn is trying to like schmooze on up to Mary because she sees her shit with Lisa is going south. Mm-hmm. So she's trying to make new alliances, like how she stuck to Whitney this whole reunion. Mm-hmm. And Whitney's so damn dumb.
But at least what Whitney said to her, like I think the first part one of the reunion, I think she said something to the effect of she doesn't like highlight or admit or acknowledge her friendship with Whitney. That's what she said. Bronwyn doesn't acknowledge her friendship with Whitney like out in public with other people, and she didn't really like that. And I feel like that's also going to be an issue. I don't know
Well,
how.
Whitney dumbass forgave her for it.
Wait, say that again.
But Whitney dumbass forgave her for it.
Yeah, it's true that, but we're gonna see how she actually shows up with Whitney in this situation now. That's one. Now also that Whitney is gonna try to work on her relationship with Lisa. That's one. Two, Angie, I feel like Angie and Bronwyn are cool. I don't know if they're close, but they're cool. And if Bronwyn and Angie are cool or close and Mary doesn't care for Bronwyn, how is Mary gonna feel? Like I'm just thinking the different things that could happen next season.
So remember at the bar mitzvah, and Bronwyn and Angie were getting into it. I feel like Angie was getting ready to light Bronwyn ass up just for keep switching sides, and I don't think that went anywhere. I still think Angie has that will snap on Bronwyn in a heartbeat. If she do that shit again, like switch sides again.
Yeah, and Angie did. I'm not Angie. Mary did say that Bronwyn, not Bronwyn. Mary did say that Angie likes to hold grudges during the reunion night. So yeah, that might be true.
Mary was on Watch What Happens Tonight.
No, she said that on the reunion tonight about Angie and Meredith making up. She said that like towards the end of the reunion, like when they were all like giving each other compliments and stuff.
Mary was getting on my nerves a little bit tonight.
Yeah, why? What she do? What she do?
She was like when they were when Meredith and every time Meredith and Angie would talk, she was like, well, "You didn't hear both sides," or she just kept like trying to take up for Angie. And my thing is, Angie was dead ass wrong for doing all that in that girl's bar mitzvah. She was dead ass. She called that girl a slut or a pornish, high body count hair. Angie was cutting up at that thing. Mary, that girl was wrong. She didn't need to hear both sides. And there was something else she said about as far as Meredith and Angie was concerned. She kept like chiming in for.
It wasn't even there. It wasn't even there until Bronwyn was the one who was just like she called you like she kind of outed Brittany about calling her a slut. Ooh, girl. I'm sorry, I just saw something I did that could have been detrimental. Anyway.
Bang bangs in my hair. Bows and her wigs.
People be coming for bows and her wigs. It's just she has a lot of bundles in it. That's really what it is. She bundles up, but I feel like that's a thing over there. Like she's her people are from Ghana. Is where her people from? Is that right? So I feel like they like her wigs are better than Garcelle's. Let's go. Let's start there. So,
yeah,
please to say that we know she paid more money for her wigs than Garcelle did.
Yeah, I like that her wigs are more ethnic or her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just wish she wouldn't wear so much of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say that because it's a lot.
I will agree, but I feel like maybe she's doing that much hair because she's selling these wigs. Like she's going into the hair like she's starting a hair company.
Yeah.
So like that might be it. Like she's making those wigs with African hands. So I think that might be why. And she's like showing like she's like a real live advertisement. Like she's marketing herself, she's marketing her hair, she's marketing her wigs.
I feel because I hate like European straight hair. I saw Garcelle. I don't know if it was an old picture or not, but she had black hair and it was like a kinky curly or a deep, not a loose deep wave, like a they don't call it tight. Whatever. It was just like kinky curly a little bit. And she looked so pretty. I hate when certain people wear like those straight hair and it just don't look right. I think kinky curly hair looks better on people, period. But
I do as well because I have a straight wig and I have a wavy wig, I have a curly wig, and I feel like the ones I gravitate to the most is the curly. Like I like when I put the straight one, I was like, I just don't feel like this is me. But even when I get my
Our
hair
hair doesn't go out of our head like that, you know?
right, and even when I get a silk press, I feel the same way. I'm like, okay, it's too straight. I feel like when he silk press, like when he straightens my hair, it's too straight.
You see
So
why I put all these damn curls in my
usually I
hair.
go right home and put some rods in it, like just to give it a volume or something. Like
And then, like, a lot of the straight hair has a sheen or a shine to it, and it really doesn't look right.
right.
Like a Japanese type of
And you know that's not
texture.
growing out our head. Like where did that come from? Where did that come
You don't have straight hair.
from?
I want black girls to start embracing, like, or just letting the European shit go. Even like, I know people like their nails, but even like the long stripper nails, I want us to stop that too. We can have our nails done, but it don't have to be the Cardi B shit. I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about the nails. I feel like when we get to a certain length, what are we doing? Like, I feel like when we get to a certain length, it's
Cause
outrageous.
honestly, how can you clean yourself? Even with my nails like this, I could barely like clean my ears, like on the inside of my ears. Like it's too much.
Yeah, I don't care. I like nails. I like what's the word I'm looking for? I like
Like the coffin joints.
the I like the like not posh. Posh is not the right word, but the professionalism, I like just the look, the femininity of having
Yeah,
your nails done. Like
right.
I like that, but like when you start getting into the claws of it all, like have you seen it's not the coffin, it's the ones that look like
The duck ones.
yes, the duck ones. Like what are we
Like what is that? Like
what is that? Yes.
they get wide as you go out. Like I don't know why they call them
And
ducks,
then there's a
but
dip in the middle. It goes wide as you go out, and then there's a dip in the middle, like a duck lips or something, or duck feet, like the web of the like.
oh, they look like duck feet. They
That,
so they literally look like duck feet.
that to like when you kind of think, yeah, I just thought about it. They look like duck feet, like the web part of the duck feet, like from web to web.
I like the coffin type nails, but not too long.
I like the coffins. I like stiletto, but like they're
Not
just
too long
pretty.
and pointy.
Yeah, like they're pretty. I feel like those are not realistic. I like the ones that have like the coffin and you might have like one or two stiletto mixed in there.
Hmm.
Um um yeah, those are the main two I like. Like generally I have my nails square shaped usually. Like
I've
the
been embracing the
perfect.
oval.
Yeah, I like the oval as well. I sometimes like to play with my nails and like put like the gel X on them.
Mm-hmm.
Try to do it myself. Just
And the
depends.
tech child. The last time I looked to see how much the nails cost, it was like over $100 for a full set. And I'm like,
Exactly.
why?
That's why I went and got my own little a set of tools for like less than $100, and I'm doing my own nails here and there. Like if I have to do something to go somewhere or an event, like for Christmas, I did my nails.
I'm gonna show you these nails I use. Hold on.
I'll be right back till I gotta grab something.
Baby. The nails I always wear. And these motherfuckers last like 2 weeks at a time.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
These, hold on. Take the sticker off. I got these on clearance. They was on clearance at Target. You can't shop there no more. Which everything is on clearance now. because they erased all of the DEI stuff and got rid of, said they're not going to do the program where they were selling black brands, which I had really liked because I got a lot of stuff like that scarf that everybody loves so much that I have was one of the black brands that they carry. And then the makeup, are they going to get rid of the black makeup stuff? I don't know. But this Kiss, these, and they, I don't know what kind of glue they have in here, but these will last like 2 weeks. They don't break. These are good. Kiss, Bear, because they got other ones, Kiss, other ones, the glue on them. Like when you try to get fancy with the rhinestones and stuff, they're made differently. But these Bear Johns, they last for like at least a week. And I'm hard on shit. They last. They don't pop off. They really last.
Try them out. But yeah.
Yeah, Kiss, Bear, but better. And I like natural stuff. To read. Yeah, let's see what Donald Trump did today. Didn't somebody just get fired from CNN? Somebody just left CNN because Donald Trump wanted them fired.
Oh, I have not been paying attention to the news. I'm like, I can't.
Like, the end of week one, I was like, I can't do this no more. I can't keep up with this, man. Yeah. Especially when I heard that part of his media strategy or PR strategy was to like drop three things a day.
3 what?
And I hope they lock Elon Musk up.
Drop 3 what a day?
Like 3 topics a day. Like he's gonna bombard us every day with 3 like points of, I don't know, 3 things a day he's gonna tell us that he did. Like, turn it up, son.
Turn it up.
Why does Elon Musk care so much about DEI?
He's a white man. He wants to feel like people like him have an opportunity. He really doesn't care what y'all else is. I guess, I don't know. Like, that's really the point and purpose, I feel like, of them wanting to get rid of DEI initiatives and feeling like their opportunities are being taken away because of those initiatives. That's really...
I think it started off, or they like were putting it under the guise of, because it included trans and gay stuff, but it's really about black because I forget, because Elon Musk was saying something about the color of pilot skin. But I will say this: I was reading, kicking around on Threads, and it's like a bunch of pilots and air traffic controllers after the plane crash. It's a bunch of air traffic controllers that were like they couldn't get jobs because they've been on the backlog for 6 months because they said there's an air traffic control shortage, and they couldn't get jobs because they have to fill certain quotas with black and I guess women and inclusive people. So they have all these slots open, waiting for these kind of, for them to get filled. And I know my last job I had I was a property manager, and they had this program. So like a lot of the buildings, I don't want to say I see both sides because I don't want to seem like I'm taking up for them. So we were doing this big project. But for them to get the money that they needed, the funding they needed to get, they needed to hire a black property manager or property management firm. And the guy that we had, which was like the only one that was available, he was awful. He was terrible. And they had to use somebody black. I don't know if it was black, but they had to use this guy. So I'm thinking maybe it was black or a person of color, and he was the only black property management company available. And then they had to use a certain amount of black and brown people on the job site, and they just didn't have enough people. And they even so my job, because we work with veterans, it was like a social place, social, like not social work, but along those lines. Hmm. Human services. And so they even opened a training class to train people to become carpenters, not plasterers, but plasterers, carpenter, plastering, what's the other, masonry, and something else. And they were paying people $15 an hour just to take the class, just to get certified, so they could come on the job site. And they still wouldn't do it, but they had to hold these spaces open for them. So they to get the government money, but I could see them talking about that, but they just taking shit too far. Like they just gonna cut it out of everything. And then I'm like, are y'all gonna cut like small business money out that's for like black people?
Yeah, if they haven't already, it's coming.
That's what I'm, that's one thing about they shouldn't hold jobs open for people who aren't there. Okay, I get that part. But don't just slash everything.
I do agree. I do feel like they should hire who is most qualified. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do feel like in 2025, if we're not already there, what the F is going on? Like if we're not already there. But we know not all companies do that. Think open-mindedly, think about inclusion, think about hiring people from different cultures, ethnicities.
No, they do not.
But unless they have to.
Right.
But I feel like I know in the point of education which I work in, like those that are being most affected are not like the black people. Like the black people's numbers enrolling are still the same numbers, if not slightly higher than what was, and being accepted is what it was before. It has not changed as of right now.
So who's being affected?
I feel like it's the Asian people. I know at I think Duke, and I think also is it Duke or is it North Carolina? North Carolina. I know one of the two, their numbers have gone down since they got rid of affirmative action.
Of black people?
The numbers for Asian, they're Asian enrollment. Because those are usually the ones that fill a lot of those spots.
The Asians fill a lot of the DEI.
You'd be surprised, yes.
They said with the DEI jobs, the white women are the ones that have them. They're the ones losing their jobs.
That too, yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
And also as far as small businesses, they're also the ones that are going to be highly affected as well. Small businesses.
And that's what they get, because that's what they voted for. They thought they would be better off with him instead of Kamala. So I don't feel bad. Don't ask us to march for y'all. All that shit is over with.
We did that already. Not doing it again.
Because I mean, like I was telling her, we used to be getting we used to be in the lowest on the totem pole. We used to getting the short end of the stick. So none of this is new for us. Mm-hmm. All of this shit Trump is doing is affecting y'all.
So quick question. You mind if I change the subject real quick?
Go ahead.
I noticed in the background, maybe it was commercial. Do you watch Sold in SLC or something like that? Is that what it is? The show that comes on after Salt Lake City.
No, I never watched it.
Okay.
Is it good?
It's okay. It's an interesting watch. It's to me it's an interesting watch. I don't know if it's gonna be picked up. Like there were certain things like how can I put this?
What? I saw one black girl on there.
I'm sorry, what?
I saw one black girl on there.
One black girl on there. She used to be in the Mormon church. I think she grew up in the Mormon church, but she
Oh,
left. She was married to a white man. She has one child, I believe. She left the Mormon church. She is now in a committed relationship with a woman. I think they're engaged.
so she
Um,
just went all out.
yeah. And I think a lot of these women were up to be on Salt Lake City on
Oh,
Housewives. I think a lot of them were. I think the black girl was. I know for sure she was, and the owner of the company. I think she was also up for it. That's the show that Lisa Barlow was on, like one of the episodes, looking for a
yeah, I
house.
remember she was trying to buy a house.
Hmm
I feel like a lot. I feel like Braun would have been trying to get on the show.
I think Ron is one of those girls that's been trying to get on the show, like Stacey was. I feel like there are girls that are now trying to get on these shows because they even said in the salt. I think I heard. I didn't see it on the New York City casting call. They specified no influencers. Like you have to have like a real job.
I'm not mad at that though.
No, no, no,
What about? Did you watch the New York reunion?
no. I watched it. Yes.
Did you see how when Rebecca Minkoff came out there, how they treated her?
So
I
first of
wasn't
all, I'm not
mad
mad
for
at
that
Rebecca.
though.
I feel like if this Rebecca showed up during the season, we would have liked Rebecca.
Yeah, and it was so weird that now you want to have all this fucking like rah rah and spice, like. But
Right, right. I
the
feel like they
fact that
don't
she
know
came on there and she said she just came on there to expand her brand, I feel like she heard her brand coming on there, and she
how.
was being so stank about being a Scientologist.
Because my thing is, okay, my thing is, if you're trying to help your brand, girl, every time you show up to somebody's house, event, something, you should have bought something out off of your brand. That's first of all.
Like Kathy Hilton. Every time Kathy Hilton is on our screen, she is promoting something.
Mm,
Even when they went on that trip, even them dumbass hats that she had, that's what she was promoting.
yes, yes. And my thing is, if you're promoting your own brand with your name on it, they're going to talk about the fact that she's always bringing something like with her name on it, like, oh my god, yes, because it's my business and you should have it. Like,
Yeah, Petty ass didn't even bring the girls bags or nothing. She could have made them
that
something.
could have been one of your things. Like these girls don't think. These girls don't think before they come on the show. Like the whole Scientology thing. I feel like how she explained it, she could have explained it when they all sat around at that park dinner, the pigeon dinner or something like that. Like you could have explained
Mhm.
yourself because I feel like you explained it perfectly at that moment. Bryn got on my damn nerves because as she was talking and like trying to interact with Rebecca, I'm just like, girl, you're proving how you tried to produce this entire season by telling her what she should have done and what, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That
and
got
Brenda didn't work out for you. I hate how they let her off the hook. So Cy ain't here having it.
so I ain't having it. I appreciate what she said. Everybody was hugging her at the end.
God bless Uber.
Uber has a good heart, but I would not have gave that girl any. Because the thing is, even in that moment when y'all was sitting together and you were giving her your heart, when she asked, like, I miss our friendship, I would have been like, yeah, yeah, I'm sorry.
But Brim was still trying to defend what she was doing, or even still trying to paint Uber as, "Oh, you chased me down," and she was still on the bullshit.
Yeah, she was, and I feel like Uber heard something she said, and I heard something she said, and I wish I had rewound it so I can remember and bring it up in this moment. But she basically kind of showed her slip by showing that she almost like, why isn't everybody against Uber or something like that? She had
Yeah,
said in that moment when she was like word vomiting again. And like Uber, you had to saw Uber's face kind of straighten up when she heard that. Like, what? Like the chick is lost. Like she's lost. She's lost.
she really thinks she's that girl, and I don't know who her real friends are. Maybe she doesn't have any.
Mhm.
Like she needs a real reality check. Like I don't even. They let her off way too easy.
She really needs a therapist, like therapist. Excuse me. She needs a therapist that she can see 2 times a week at least.
I
One
feel
on
like
one.
she's the
She
type of
doesn't need
person.
group. She does not need group sessions. She needs to actually sit
I
down with
feel like she's
someone.
the type of person that lies to the therapist. I
Yes,
feel
but
like do
if
that.
if if she has to show up consistently all the time, eventually to that one person she will slip up if she has the right therapist.
I don't believe. I'm sorry. I don't believe her story. I believe something might have happened to her in her childhood because you talking about this. You just be seeing this man walking around. We didn't hear about this. I'm very skeptical of
Okay,
his
I feel
story.
like something that may have happened to her. I feel like she may have put more on it than what it is. Does that make sense? Like whether it's she sees this man every day, whether it just recently happened, maybe whether it's
I feel
whether
like she was with somebody. Maybe they was doing drugs. I don't know. He didn't call her back, or he did. He dissed her after, or and she's mad. Like she that type of bitch to me. Like because it didn't go the way she wanted it to go. Now you argue me.
that, or it could have been a role play situation, and she was playing that coquettish shit that she liked to do, and,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's saying this. And I feel like probably every man that has actually been with her is probably like, wait, is she talking about me? Like, just like, wait a minute, no, she ain't talking about me.
Right.
Like,
She probably got. She could probably have like a support group of men who've been victimized by her. What she probably has said that to a lot of dudes. Like she probably like she strikes me as like she'll have some type of sex. Maybe they'll be tied up or something. And afterwards, I didn't give you. Hey, lovely mom. She'll be like, oh, I didn't want that to happen. You didn't hear me say no. Just like how Uber didn't hear her say she got ard.
yeah,
She gives me that. Like afterwards, it was she had a different interpretation of what happened.
if it comes back, are you gonna watch?
Yeah, I always say I'm not gonna watch, but it ain't shit else to watch. Like
Right.
I said, I'm not gonna watch Atlanta, but what else is there to watch?
Right. Because for me, like Potomac, for instance, Potomac, I said I really didn't watch last season because I was like, I'm not gonna watch. And it proved me right. This season I wasn't gonna watch, but then I heard that the new girl Stacy was a mix between Katie Rouse and Mary Cosby, is what they said. So I was just like, okay, I'm intrigued. That's what somebody said. One of the girls, I think, was it Karen said that, or it wasn't Giselle. Somebody said that. So I was like, okay, let me watch. And then like it was cute the first couple of episodes when they went
I
to,
agree with that. I agree with that.
yeah, it was cute, but then something happened and I just stopped caring. Mia, that's what it was. Mia. I stopped I stopped caring, and then it became the Mia show, and it's TJ, not TJ, yeah, it's Stacy dating a
They can
man.
keep Casey. I thought she was gonna give Kenya more, like nice nasty.
She
I
just
don't
really,
know.
that's really all in from Detroit. That's pretty much the two things that they have in common.
Oh, she
Her.
from Detroit,
Uh-huh.
but she kind of like she don't look like Kenya because she's not pretty to me like Kenya is.
Uh-huh.
But like the pageant, she gives like pageantry.
She gives very prim and proper, like her friend AJ said. I really agreed with him when he said that. But when he said that this is not the Stacy I know, this is not the kind of guy. I'm just like, can we meet that Stacy?
Right, the Stacey that was at the club in Chicago, which furtherly tells me that she full of shit. That's not who she really is.
Yeah, and I want to meet the real Stacy. Please stand up. Like we're
Please,
gonna.
Stacey, because we done been through enough. We don't need some boring ass. They can keep Kiana too. I don't care about Greg.
I don't care about Greg,
We
because
talk about. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I wanted it to be like if it was cut shorter, like the
And
curls would be
layers.
like up
Yeah.
here,
Mm-hmm.
like
Are you talking about
it'd just be
shorter or
like
in layers or shorter
in
layers?
layers, just layers.
Okay, yeah.
So like it'd be like I could have curls like you see how like already they dropping over here, they just gonna fall flat
Mhm.
eventually.
Did you put hairspray in your hair?
No, because I'm just wanna I don't know if I'm gonna should I roll it up or just wrap it. I guess I should roll it because I got flexi rods. I think I'm gonna just because if I wrap it tomorrow, it's just gonna be flat. I'm gonna do the flexi rod.
So the Salt Lake City girls. What's your thought when? What were your thoughts when Brittany showed up?
She needs to calm down. Like she always goes home and like rethinks some shit and then come back mad. And I feel like if she would just calm down and be her real ditzy self, she would be all right. But when she comes back, like trying to get smart with them, or like you said, I didn't understand what was she talking about with Bronwyn with her daughters. Was Bronwyn really meddling with her daughters?
It doesn't seem that way because my thing is okay. She said that before she came on the show, because even Andy was defending Bronwyn. She said before she came on the show, and even her casting, that her daughters weren't talking to her, but she
Right.
wanted to say that during the show for the last 3 months or something like that, Bronwyn was talking to her friend, talking not to her daughter's friends, but talking to Bronwyn was talking to her own friends, and somehow whatever she was telling her friends was getting back to her daughters. I'm like, that make what? Just like who are your daughters?
Right. And how old are your daughters?
Right, and then
They know.
right, and then you said now they're talking to you. So maybe whatever Bronwyn said to her friends helped. Like, girl, like if it's been Bronwyn for the last 3 months and now it's working out and you're communicating with your daughters, maybe it's Bronwyn. Maybe your daughters
But
want
then I thought you couldn't wait to be friends with Bronwyn. But if she was interfering with your daughters for 3 months, why would you want to be her friend?
that.
That's on one hand. Then
I
on
mean,
another hand, it seemed like Bronwyn got a lot of shit going on in the background. Because remember, she said Lisa's car got repoed at dinner with Angie. She said some other shit behind the scenes. And she was like, your problem is not with me. I didn't bring it on camera. But you're doing a lot of snake shit behind the scenes, Bronwyn. I really can't stand her. I can't say it enough.
she is being. It does seem like she's being a little bit of a rat and behind the scenes, collecting information, collecting little bones to carry for when she needs
Yep.
something. But she's getting caught doing it.
I
Um,
can't. I hope Heather light her ass up.
well, these girls are not gonna let her off easily, but I feel like next season's gonna be good. I feel like the season. I feel like we have a point where they're gonna give us great seasons, but the reunion is gonna be lackluster. Like I feel
Yeah.
because yeah, they're just resolving issues. What Andy really wants, which is resolving issues, and that's what they're doing. They're giving Andy.
I like to good about a mess. I feel like Angie failed as first chair. Because
I was
first chair,
thinking
you're
the
supposed to
same
bring it.
thing. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, Bronwyn should have had first chair. Damn it. Should have had first chair. I was
Angie
surprised
failed.
she didn't
I'm
have
about
first.
to say that you need to go back to bench warming because you failed as first chair.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I just feel like I feel like probably production just loves Angie and likes Angie, and her and Mary give good commentary because I love when she when she told Lisa, she was just like, Meredith can handle me. She went to law school. I'm a beauty school. Like, she can handle me. She's good.
I'm just a beauty school person. I just went to beauty school.
She's a whole lawyer. She went to law school.
I think they wanted Bronwyn to bring that Spitfire, high body count shit. Like they wanted her to read like that, and she just felt flat to me.
Who Ash? I mean, not Ashley. Angie.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
like that type of humor and those type of reads, but she I rewatched the season because my friend didn't see it,
Hmm.
and I noticed that a lot of the girls they were just really coming at Lisa like the queen bee, like how they used to do Nene, come on the show, come for Lisa's spot. You know, Whitney is always ready to do that. Um, Angie, because I thought her and Lisa were cool, but I guess she wants that. That's I don't think she's gonna get Center Snowflake again. I mean, Lisa's
Um,
clearly the queen
yeah,
bee.
Lisa's gonna get when they rearrange it for next year. Lisa's gonna get Center Snowflake. It's obvious. Um, I feel like we have meat on the bone because we're gonna get them trying to work on their relationship because Lisa said that I'm trying to work on my relationship with Angie. That's what she said on the after show or something like that. No, not after show. Watch What Happens Live.
That's what
Um,
happens. I hope
yeah,
so. Not Bronwyn. I feel like Lisa is gonna make up with everybody except Bronwyn because she's said "fuck you" to Bronwyn on the
they're gonna
thing.
give Bronwyn a hard time next year. Bronwyn's gonna have
Yeah,
a hard one next year,
I
and
can't
I
wait.
feel like her only ally is going to be Whitney.
I
Maybe,
know.
maybe I don't. Does she have a relationship with Meredith? I don't know. They really
No, because Meredith is Team Lisa.
yeah. And then
They
I
hold each
kind of want to
other
watch.
down this year.
I feel like it's going to be fun watching the Angie Mary Meredith storyline of Meredith and Angie trying to make good and make Mary happy, like trying to be cool for Mary. Like I
Mary
don't
is a
like
miserable something.
what you say.
Mary is a miserable something. I'm
I love Mary.
sorry.
I'm
She's so
sorry. I love Mary.
mean. I do too, but she's so mean.
How was she mean? When was she mean? You said that she was. You didn't like her. This
Her little comments. Mary is mean.
What did she do? What did she say? Remind me
You
of a
know
comment that
that Mary's always been mean from day one. Remember she called Heather
she
inbred,
inbred. Yes.
and she was
She
like,
apologized.
she
No, she
thinks
didn't
she feels good
apologize. She
about
didn't
herself
do that.
now. She's skinny.
Yeah, but she said she didn't apologize. She's not gonna apologize for calling her inbred because she did look inbred. That's what she did. But
She messed
Mary,
up.
Mary is like Sutton's mama. Okay. Mary was on her
Yes.
mind, she is gonna say it. And but
Don't get me
unlike
wrong.
Sutton's
I love
mama,
Mary to death,
unlike
but she
wait,
is mean.
who? Mary?
I love Mary. Dad. I love Mary
Yeah.
from the first moment I met her.
But unlike Sutton's mama, like Mary has a soft spot. Sutton's mom does not. Sutton's, Sutton's mother, when she says her mother is hard, her mother is hard, baby.
That
Like
was an understatement. Like, damn, she probably traumatized poor Sutton.
yeah,
Cause Sutton got like a nervous tick to me.
she really
They keep
does.
saying she's neurodivergent, but I just think she traumatized.
Her mama gave it to her. And what's crazy is her mama was a therapist.
Was she?
Yeah, I believe she was because yeah, she was. I believe. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The therapist on these TV
I wonder
therapists
what,
on the TV are something else.
I wonder what is her beef with Garcelle other than her being black. Like, why doesn't she like Garcelle? Was Garcelle playing in her face too much? I was watching Gabor. He was saying, he's from the South and he don't play with people's moms like Garcelle was playing with Sutton's mom. But he agreed she was being racist or whatever with those microaggressions. But
Wait, well,
she,
okay. See, I see it so differently. I see it so differently.
all right, how do you see it?
Okay, so I'm also from the South. I'm from South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Is she racist? I
I
feel like
personally didn't get
I didn't get
racism.
racist. I did not get racism. I feel like a woman. She was just a woman that was raised in that time in the South, and she did what it was, but she was not that person. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? But as far as her, I just feel like she is just a mean old white woman, and then she's also in her 70s or 80s, So on top of that, old people, they just say what the fuck they think. Like old people just say how they feel. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. Like when she gave her that scarf, like she gave her that scarf, like tell me what's in it. Is it a snake? Like what? Like
they were laughing. Like, what's the fuck is funny? What y'all laughing for?
and then when I love when Garcelle, because at first I was like, wait, why isn't Garcelle pretty? When she said that Kyle was so pretty, like
that's what everybody's saying.
I was like, wait, Garcelle, she didn't even say her own daughter was pretty. So listen, it is what it is. Like,
but Garcelle, why are you calling your child weird?
I feel like she was just trying to have fun with the lady. I honestly think, like,
she should have been quiet like Kyle's ass. Cause didn't Kyle say something like, I ain't playing with her like that. She
said, am I supposed to call one of my kids weird? She said, am I supposed to call one of my kids weird? And then when Garcelle was just like Jax, they said Jax is the weird one. I'm like,
she was talking about Oliver. That's what Gabor said.
That's the weird one for real. But anyway, let's not talk about that. That's the weird one. You heard Irv Gotti died?
He died?
Uh-huh.
I heard he was on life support the last I heard.
Nah, it just came out maybe like 2 hours ago that he died.
Oh no. What the hell happened? What, he had a stroke?
He had a stroke, yeah, and he was on life support.
I seen Russell Simmons saying, damn, like I was just telling him to come over here because, you know, the food over there is bad and I wanted to get, because he didn't look good the last time I saw him and blah, 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 blah. Like saying like he was leading an unhealthy lifestyle. Maybe he was still getting high.
Yeah. Getting high, drinking, who knows? Loving the party lifestyle. Down. Yeah.
Worried about Ashanti.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Irv Gotti died.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how Ashanti feels.
I was about to say no ways, but I don't know. She feels no ways tired. No. But no, I don't know. I don't know how she feels. She might have shed a tear in the room.
Yeah. He put her on the mat. However he did it, it was wrong or not. We still know who she is because of him.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna be a chick. Damn. 2025, child. I hope don't be this guy. Everybody getting fired. Down to the Capitol. What about Married to Medicine?
I actually did I see it. Oh yeah, I did see it this week.
I'm not mad at Quad. I thought a little bit of it was a little cringe when she was talking about the baby Lunsford thing, but my thing is like y'all were all too happy to let Greg come back on there with his new wife and get married and parade that shit in Quad's face. So why can't she do it? Do you watch Funky Dineva?
Who? Funky Dineva? No, I didn't watch his review of it. What did he say?
He was basically like, you know, Quad is his friend. Basically like the same thing I said. She got her look back. He was like, you know, she's a petty bitch or whatever. But he was laughing. And he was saying that he actually feel bad for Sweet Tea because she's being used and she doesn't know it. She's not stupid, but she can't see that Dr. G is really just using her or used her to get back at Quad. Mm-hmm. And he was saying like if he was T, he would be upset because her position should be like, you know, I'm your prize. I'm your new young hot wife. You know, like why do you give a damn about anything Quad is doing? Like why? Who gives a fuck about a Quad? You know. And for him to be upset at her, he said he felt bad that he was upset at her when he was really mad, I guess, at Quad or himself. But I will never feel bad for Sweet Tea because she talked too much for me. Especially since she can't see what's going on. And my thing is, like, with the guys, you see how they all felt sorry for Dr. Greg?
Yeah.
Even Craig was just like, I would have never came back. And you shouldn't have came back. You was trying to be smart. I don't know why you came back. You knew she was going to bring a man on here eventually. But the same, compassion y'all had for Gregory, nobody had that for Quiet when y'all brought that girl on the show. And when they got married with the wrinkled curtains and stuff, like, nobody gave a damn about how Quiet was going to feel about it. And what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Ain't no fun with the rabbit got together. Whatever I was saying about.
I agree with some of those things, but my question always goes to, so you're mad at Greg and Sweet Tea, but are you also mad at Jackie, at Heavenly, and at Simone?
I'm not mad
for bringing for bringing them on the show and trying to recruit Sweet Tea and Greg and convincing them to come on the show. I do feel like what Heavenly did say, I think she said this in Rodney the Voice's video when she interviewed with him. It was kind of a play because she was there as almost like an antagonist for Quad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like not really securing Quad's job, but almost like giving incentive, like you're gonna let Greg and this new wife come and take over your show. You see what I'm saying? Like, so why aren't you upset with them for even bringing them? That's one. And then two, as far as the Dr. G element of it, I feel like I don't know if Dr. G is just a petty son of a bitch or if he still loves Quad. He want you know what I'm saying? Like, does he just want?
If he didn't still love Quad, he wouldn't be trying to be petty towards her. Because why are you here, Gregory? Why are you here?
Because you don't need the check. Like, you don't need it. Like,
you're a doctor.
Right.
Why did you have to get married on the show when you clearly weren't ready? The curtains was wrinkled. I can't even remember what her dress looked like. It was like a TV wedding, like a nothing wedding. Like, it was nothing, no effort, nothing put into that wedding.
Like Cynthia's wedding?
Yes.
The first,
and they had like the minimalist of budgets. And then your shower, it was so disrespectful to even have Quad there, but that's what happens when you come back to a show just to do whatever you call yourself doing. They're gonna make a mockery of your shit. That couldn't have been my motherfucking wedding. That's what I'm saying. I was too hyped to come on there and do that. And now it then came back.
I feel like Sweet signed up for something bigger than she realized what it was. I feel like if she really thought 3 steps ahead, she would have known coming on this show was a bad idea, especially with the man she got. Because a man who would have changed, of like, granted, they had a tumultuous, a toxic relationship. Both of them were toxic. So I feel like if you want to come back and kind of, if it would have been different if he came back and showed some growth. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
If he came back on some, like, it would have been dope if he would have sat down with his wife and Quad, or Sweet Tea and Quad, just to get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're both are going to be here. Like, this is my wife. You know, I would hope you will show her.
Sit down with Quad, like,
I want to show you.
Ended. I'm getting married. I hope you're all right with that.
Right. I feel like the whole vibe would have been different, but he came back on some get back shit from the jump.
He really did.
Yeah, and the show is about the women. And granted,
Yes.
Quad is not married to medicine. She's a part of the group. We just call her a friend of if you want to. Like, you know
She,
what I'm saying?
yeah, she
Unless
did care.
unless you transition her over to Atlanta, like
But you know what? She might fit in Atlanta.
I feel like she would fit in Atlanta. To be honest with you, I kind of would love to see a surrounding of women with Quad. To see how Quad would act. You know what I'm saying? Not build it around her, but like
Right.
add her to the mix and see what happens. Because my thing is with Married to Medicine, I still want not Dr. Audra. I still want Audra back. Do you remember
You
Audra?
do?
Yes, I love
That's
Audra.
why they call it Toya, right?
Uh-huh. I still like Audra. Because she didn't back down. She didn't care. She had the life. She was married to a doctor. Um,
What are they even fighting about?
she was out in Toya about her money situation. What was it, the clothing situation first when Toya asked who wears champion outfit or something like that.
I could do without Audra. I'd rather have a Neela back.
Really, I liked her husband. I didn't care for him.
But they was boring too. They can keep it just how it is.
Mm.
Because we got to see how they're going to navigate this. Quad and Gregory and Heavenly.
Mm-hmm. I think Sweet Tea needs to lead the show, honestly. But
But then,
what they gonna?
especially if they got a restraining order, they really need to leave.
Oh well, that part, yeah, that's coming up, yeah.
Because I think Gregory's a bitch. I always thought that.
Oh yeah, I do think that part. But as far as with the argument, I feel like Quad started it. Quad started it. She did.
What? From the, you talking about last night?
Last
On
episode, yeah.
Sunday?
Quad started.
Yeah.
Something that she said. Okay, Quad started. We don't know what happened, but it looks like he stepped to King. Don't know what happened. Maybe he said something out the side of his breath as they were leaving each other, like when they was like breaking them apart. For King to all of a sudden break out into a run to put his hands on Greg. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what happened there, but for her to then say later on, she doesn't have. I'm talking from the previews. She doesn't have her protector there, and I'm just like, girl, you started that up. Like you
What you
started,
mean by that? King is your protector. What's she talking about?
and this I feel like it's after G filed a restraining order because now he can't come around.
I would have left then. If I was quiet, my man got to go. I'm leaving.
Right, but she's not gonna leave. She ain't gonna get up off the table because she was at the table first. She brought Greg to the table, so she was. That's how I feel. Quiet feels like I was at the table first.
She need to leave. If she want to keep that man, she need to leave with that man. If she want to keep her man, she better go with him.
No,
I don't think that relationship is gonna last.
I think Quiet loves this life of being known. She's not gonna leave.
I mean, just leave the trip.
Oh, the trip. Okay, yeah. Well, leaving the trip, I mean, you still have this restraining order that's gonna follow you, and if they keep Greg and Sweet Tea around, which I feel like they need to get up. Sweet Tea, for her own sanity, honestly, I feel like she needs to get up off the table because I hate hearing her talk about this damn show. I hate hearing her talk.
I don't care about her sanity. I just think she especially, and that's another thing Funky said, she needs to be quiet about people being jealous of her because she clearly can't see the big picture. Like, he brought you on here to get at his
quiet about people being jealous of her, one, and two, talking about things that she doesn't know about. Like you weren't
Right.
in that relationship, so you don't know how that man was in their relationship. Like he could tell you whatever he wants to tell you to make you be on his side.
Yeah, because that's who he is. And, according to Quiet, he was abusive. And I believe it because of the way he raised up on Sweet Tea in the room.
Mm-hmm.
He had to go take a walk. She didn't do anything that was, she didn't say too much to Quiet for him to be acting like that.
I don't know. They probably haven't put their hands on each other. Yeah, I don't think he put his hands on her, but I think she could give just as much as he give. Like as far as if you want to yell at me, if you want to scream at me, if you want to go back and forth, I'll go back and forth with you. Because my thing is, I agree with her. Like, well, but why are you mad at me? Like I didn't do it. I'm on your side. Like, but why are you mad at me? Like,
Cause he's mad because don't argue with her because you egging her on because she couldn't wait to say I'm what you want to be.
right? But
Which what is that?
like he responded to her as well. But my thing is, I wasn't even mad at the things that Sweet Tea was saying to Quad. Like, and her responses to Quad because they weren't rude. They weren't. It was just like okay, like it's like she knew she was drunk, so she was just like almost.
But I can tell I feel like Sweet Tea was going to turn up.
Right. I feel like she didn't back down because she was trying to like be like, okay, girl, yeah, okay, yeah, oh, you are, thank you, okay, but you don't have to, no, you don't, no, thank you, though, like, yeah, you would turn up too after like you trying to shut somebody down, like just like you're putting.
To be honest with you, I would punch Quad in her face talking about baby Lunsford, especially if I got issues getting pregnant. Quad would have got punched. It would have been physical if it was me, because you're not gonna play in my face, bitch. But I would have carried a lot of things different than Sweet Tea. Where Quad wouldn't even felt comfortable playing with me like that. Quiet, that's the definition of playing into my face. You know that girl can't handle babies. So that's why I said, when I said, it was cringe, because the girl can't handle babies. I don't know.
No,
damn, it's 12:15. I said, damn, it's 12:15.
Yeah, it's getting late.
That was Thursday. Well, I'm going to try to be more consistent and do more different kind of content, like my hair stuff, or I don't know, just different stuff other than, everybody does reviews, but somebody was telling me I should post more like shorts or reels. I don't know what they call them on here. And I cook a lot too, so maybe I could do some cooking stuff. Because at least these girls don't even cook anymore.
Like, so, like, what I noticed, like, people would have, like, the long form video of, like, their entire, like, cooking or, like, demonstration of their cooking or doing their hair or whatever. But then in the shorts, they'll take that long form video or that longer video and break it down into, like, 60 seconds. Into their shorts to kind of bring people onto their channel to watch the longer video. So that's what you could do. My one suggestion is grab them in the first 5 seconds because I really am like, if you can't guarantee me in the first 5 seconds, I'm like, next. next. Not even interested. Next.
I have to get better with, because I don't really like doing reviews. I just want to talk shit for real. I don't like going line by line what happened, and I try to wait till people come in the room. And I guess you just have to hey DGF, greetings. I guess you just have to get used to talking to a camera by yourself. It's still weird to me, so I always wait around for somebody to come in. But I'm gonna figure something out. Like what do I want this channel to be? Yeah. Besides, talking about these shows.
I was trying to think of different shows. I was thinking the same thing, like, what do I want to talk about? But then I was like, do I want to talk about celebrity gossip? I'm like, I don't care that much.
Right.
Just talk about celebrity gossip all the time. You know what I'm talking about? And then what's the other thing? And then also, I don't feel like going into detail. Sometimes I just want to talk about the shit. Like, let's just talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because have you heard or have you followed the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni stuff?
Very not too deep into it, but I'm abreast on it. And
Okay.
so the last thing I heard was he had released like a 2:00 a.m. voice memo he sent to her.
Oh yeah, he did that, and then like this weekend, he had a website that went live that kind of did like the whole timeline of everything that happened from the movie being picked up to. Always busy in the background. She's always busy in the background doing something.
Always doing something. Right. So would you like to see more of that? Me just like going around doing all the stuff. I'm always doing something. Should I just keep the camera rolling? Like,
right, you know, we like today we saw your whole hair journey.
And tomorrow you'll see if my curls stayed in or not. You'll see. I'll put some hairspray on it tomorrow when I take it out.
Come back and see what happens. What happens?
Yeah. I'm gonna do product reviews because I have a lot of products and some that I hate and some that I love and some that people need to stay away from, which is by the Brat. This is mousse and it made my hair fall out. Oh, just break the hell off. She should be sued. Anything kaleidoscope? No. This is going. I'm not gonna throw it in the trash yet because I want to tell everybody: do not buy it. And like a brand that is good is this brand, the Do. They got some good shampoo. Yeah, I love the Do.
I haven't tried their shampoo yet. I've used pretty much almost every product.
Listen. The shampoo with these colors on it, I forget what it's called because this is mousse. It's called Mousse Def. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the shampoo is called. It's all that. It's I hate that I missed the roller application. Oh, they're just flexi rods. I had curled it. Well, you'll catch the next one. The shampoo that go with this, oh my god, it makes your hair. You don't even have to detangle your hair when you use it. And then I don't have it in front of me. The shampoo, I don't know if I showed it to you Saturday when I got it. I just used that and some this. And it was shining like how that's good. This is a really good brand. I used to think Camilla Rose was good, but this is better. This Paul Mitchell stuff, I put that and I usually do a lot with my hair, but that was it. And it was shining and bouncing and body, so it's a really good thermal press shampoo because I use different shampoos for different things. Mm-hmm. So I can get into all of that on my channel because I want black girls to start doing taking better care of their hair. I hate when the girls had the wigs and they got their hair braided down for months and months and months. That's so unhealthy for your hair. Yes, the Do is good. So I'll do more hair stuff, DGF. Like I can show you, like I guess I could start doing, I guess I could do, what are they, shorts on here? Like what's good, what's not. Like, yeah. And then the stuff that I make, I have to send you the stuff that I make. It's like a treatment. I don't know if y'all familiar with the caramel treatment that you have out, which is trash.
I said that you should make a video of that because that probably go number. You probably get.
I don't want to give away my recipe, but I want to show people how it works, like how good it is. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna wait till my hair is like really dry and crazy looking, and use it. And I'll just make it like it'll be like a couple hours. Well, you gotta let it sit in your hair for like at least 2 hours. So I'll put it in. I'll figure it out. I'll just figure it out. So I'm gonna just focus more on hair, and then we can just talk shit while I'm doing my hair.
There you go.
And I do it like a lot of stuff at home. So like I could tell people like instead of spending all this money on, nails, they have these nails. They have longer ones. They even have people who make nails. You could buy them and just get the right kind of the right kind of.
You would be good doing get ready with me. Like from like doing your hair to actually putting the nails on as well, like showing how you put the nails on. Doing your hair, taking it down, getting ready to go somewhere. Like you'll do good with get ready with me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to clean my room now.
Just find like one little space. You just need like one little rectangular space. You'll be fine.
No, I need to clean out this damn room. So, that'd be good. That'd be good. So I'll definitely start doing more hair videos. I really want black girls, like including my daughter, to just take care of our own hair before we. Even if you can still wear your weaves and wigs and stuff, but still take care of your hair underneath.
Yeah.
You know, people just neglect their hair, and it just, especially my daughter, they just slap these damn wigs and weaves on, and it drives me nuts. That too, that's another good thing. Maybe you could come up and talk about that, because I have a drill and stuff, but I also have like like a sanitizer spray which dehydrates the nail. I put even when I put these on, like I make sure my nails are clean, because I did go to the Aveda Institute for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure my nail, I soak them, I clean them, I cut not cut them, but push the cuticle down. I spray the dehydrator on there, and even the nail, I take my drill and I make it rough. That's another reason why those nails last so long, if you put them on the right way.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, like, your nails can't be dirty. I'm so tired of needing Phaedra and the blonde wig. Yes.
Girl, yes. All the girls in these blonde wigs. I can't.
We was talking about Bose's wigs.
Yeah.
Wow. We appreciate her having like more of a yucky hair, but it's a little bit much. It's still attended. Okay. I love the Veda Institute. Plant science. Who is that? Oh, they getting ready. They going off on Trump.
Who is that talking? The governor of what's that?
I didn't catch it.
Mm.
Oh shit!
Bose is marketing her hair brand. Like that's what she's doing right now. Oh, wait a minute with the Boss situation. This is what blew me with Bose yesterday. I go back and forth with her name. Bose. What's blowing me with her is her and this man. Like you said, with that interesting, like he had an interesting shirt on. She wants to have a baby with him, but he's not talking about marriage. And he's acting like they have time. And then in the next episode, we find out they haven't even said I love you to each other. But y'all talking about babies and marriage.
A kid.
Huh?
I said, but you're talking about having a child.
Right, you're having a child, but you're saying that you don't want to have a child without marriage, but he's acting like there's no time. But then also y'all haven't said I love you. Wait, what? Like, how do you do that? Yeah, I can't remember. What's his name? Keely? Is that his name?
I think so. That's the problem. You can't have it all. Maybe she should have froze her eggs, because she's getting old. And then when you're old, that's a geriatric pregnancy, it's high risk pregnancy.
Yes, all of that.
I'm
surprised
baby come out looking old
in time. Like, do you want a baby? Like, do you want a baby because of this man? Or why do you want a baby? Or do you want to give this man a baby because he's never had one and you want to give him a baby and you want to keep him with this baby? Like what? Because I just feel like I thought she was smarter than this. I just feel like I thought she was smarter than this. I don't know.
She's still a woman.
Yeah.
I don't know. She really could just have a baby for real.
Right.
Like, by herself.
Yes, but again, my question is, are you having a baby for him?
Right.
To
Does
make
he
him
want a
happy
baby?
because he's never had a kid. And he's like, I just feel like he's playing. Either he's playing or she's so in like with him. She's just like, whatever. Like,
I didn't like him when they were sitting on the beach and the first thing out of his mouth was like, "Yeah, I love all of our business endeavors," and I was like, "Red flag."
I heard, yes, that part. That was a red flag for me too. And I feel like not enough people are talking about that. I feel like it's a red flag too.
They
Like,
don't want to talk about it.
yeah,
They
okay,
don't want to talk about it. But
DGF. I hear get a surrogate, but I go back to does she really want a baby? Because my thing is your own,
also, you think you don't even want the baby?
I feel like, do you right, like, are you just having this baby just for this man? Because if you know what I'm saying, like, because if you're not going, if he decides I don't want to be with you, like, then what? Are you still gonna want a baby? You
Once
know.
he get his business, he ain't gonna want her.
And my thing is, do you want to be linked to her because she is Bose? And you know what I'm saying? Like, have my baby. Let's not get married. You make more money than me. Now I need child support. Like, what's I'm just,
Oh yeah.
these are questions that I ask. Like, I don't trust them.
If I was a man, I would give her a baby right away so I can get child support.
You know, you know how many men was trying to slide in on Stedman to get Mhm. But yeah, I just
I'll
don't.
give her baby right away.
And then also, I want to know what he does for a living. Like, I have so many questions. Like, is he on your level? Yeah, try
No.
Sherry Shepherd. Yes, DGF. Yes, I was right. Sorry about that. Yes, like trap. And now I got paid for a baby that I halfway wanted, and it was mainly because
Sherry Shepherd will always be trashing me for that baby stunt she pulled.
they both trash.
She
To be
tried to
honest.
get her baby back. He still has that baby, I guess.
Yeah, he still has it.
And I guess she's still paying for it.
Every time Sherry get another job, he gets some more money. Yeah,
He probably love that baby to death.
love that baby. That is his check for the next what
Mm-hmm.
15 more years. Yeah,
Has it been that long?
I hope he's saving up. No, no, I'm saying he's gonna be getting money for probably the next 16 years. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but I hope he's saving up and not like. I just read an article that said, maybe this is old. Tyrese's daughter, when she turned
Mm-hmm.
18, she basically left her mom's house to go stay with Tyrese
Mm-hmm.
because she didn't like how her mom was basically trying to get money out of Tyrese.
Mm. I hate grown ass kids. Girl, sit your little ass down. Your father is crazy. Fuck you going over there for fucking the money up. He ain't gonna give you what you want.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, he ain't gonna give you what you want. He's gonna give you what you want for probably the first 3 months. And then after that, he's gonna be like, "You need to get a job. What are you doing?"
Yeah. He gonna give his girlfriend what she want, but not you.
Yeah.
But you know what? If I had a baby with a man and he was acting like my baby father, when when my daughter turned 17, she started acting like a nut, and he was acting like a nut too. And I was like, take her. I don't want no child support. You and I can both go. And he was just so confused. What? I'm not about to sit up here and fight with you in court about no custody. Take her. You and her. Go. Take her tuition, her weaves, all that. Go.
Right. You take care of that. Jesus,
Yeah, he old enough.
listen. I have
He ain't want to do that. You just trying to make my life hell. I fucked his head up, Dad. Take him. That's your kid too. I had her for 16 years. Take her.
Did she go with her dad?
No, he didn't want her.
That's what you call this bluff.
Yeah.
Yeah, DGF. There was a moment in time when like teenage shows like felt like they were for like 30.
I used to love Gossip Girl.
I never watched Gossip Girl. But I will say, even during that time, you know how like you could get a vibe off of somebody. I always felt like Lively was a mean girl.
I always thought she was the good one.
I always felt mean vibe. Like, don't get me wrong, I used to like her fashions, but then something happened. But yeah, she always felt or gave mean girl vibes.
I see her in the interviews, and I know she's a bitch on wheels.
Yeah, same thing with Taylor Swift. Like, you can't, like, people like, oh, she's the sweet. No, she's not. You can't.
No.
She's the sweetest. That girl is having the time of her life, and I promise you, there is some mean bones in her body. I promise you, she's.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, she talks shit. She probably talks shit with the best of them.
With Blake Lively, you said the guy released a website.
Yeah, he released a website that basically gave the timeline from when the movie picked up to the releasing of the text messages. No. I'm sorry. To the releasing of the lawsuits, I believe it was.
That fucking movie was weird. I only saw the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I just heard about it. They said that she tried to do rewrites. Like, she wanted to rewrite the movie, but then she tried to. Then on the red carpet, she said Ryan Reynolds did the rewrites. It's a whole thing about, like the whole nice pool thing.
Mm-hmm.
You heard about that?
The what?
The Nice Pool, the Deadpool Wolverine. In the Deadpool Wolverine movie, there was a character named Nice Pool.
No.
So the character of Nice Pool, they say, is supposed to be based off of Justin Baldoni.
Really? Is that shade? Is that shade to him? Is it like a kind of character?
It's supposed to be shade to him because in the movie, his character is basically shot and killed in front of a flower shop, and in front of a flower shop by Blake Lively, by the Blake Lively looking Deadpool woman.
Oh,
yeah. And the thing is, the movie that they were in was about a flower shop.
Wow. So they assholes on a whole nother level.
Yes, and then like she left Easter eggs. It's a whole thing. She left Easter eggs in the because it was Baldoni's movie, but Blake used almost like blackmail to get her way in basically editing the movie herself and basically taking over the movie. She used blackmail, saying, "I'll say that he harassed me if you don't give me access to the dailies, to editing the movie, and all these things." And so it was something. What was the thing about the dog? They said the dog. Oh yeah, the dog in the movie was supposed to represent the actual movie. It Ends With Us, because if you remember, Deadpool kind of saves the dog, and the dog like loves Deadpool. Is that right, DGF? I can't remember. But yeah.
So why are they trying to connect this movie? Deadpool is like a superhero movie, right?
Right, but it was like their way of like kind of middle finger up to Justin, I guess you could say. But then let me back. So the Easter egg was in the Deadpool movie, they had like the credits of who played who and everything, and for Nice Pool, it had like, I'm gonna say Jeremy Griffin. That's not the name, but it had Jeremy Griffin. And then at the end of It Ends With Us, she had like a special thanks because it's her edit, and she had like a special thanks to that same dude, Jeremy Griffin, like kind of saying, like kind of throwback to that particular role of Nice Pool.
But that's so corny. Like for her to even like, that's not even like deep. It's not the flex that she thinks it is. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know.
It's not, but it's like that kind of mean girl behavior. I feel like, and then again, I don't know. Okay, let me tell you something. With this whole story, I had to follow the white content creators because their
Mhm.
coverage of this is spot on. Not like the black content creators; they're very light over it. It's just like there's a problem with in the white side of the neighborhood, but you have to go to the white side of the neighborhood to hear the content creators to see what they talking about. Because they break this shit down. They have broken this shit down. Um,
Yeah, I only see it every now and again. It pops up when something major happens.
mhm. But yeah, that weird voicemail. Oh yeah, that voicemail. Because everybody's saying, why is he texting her or why is he sending her a voice note at 2 a.m. in the morning? Well, if you look, she sent him a text message at like 1:47 in the morning. So he was like responding to her text message, kind of saying, I don't have she doesn't feel supported because he didn't say he liked her rewrites of the script.
What
And
if he didn't like them?
right. And basically also implying that basically she's Khaleesi and she has dragons to basically help. And if he basically if he acts right, those dragons can help him too. And
Oh,
so right, and so that's take that long voicemail message or whatever. And if you look at the messages between even him and Ryan, they had long ass paragraphs, text messages, basically broing out with each other. Like, you're so cool, man. Like, it's a pleasure working with you. Your wife is so great. That like going back and forth about the family and the kids and da 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 da. So yeah, that's what the yeah.
So, but he released the text message, or did she release it trying to make it seem like he was stalking her?
Well, she released the text messages to kind of make it like he's stalking her, but then he came back and released the unedited
Everything.
messages, like that had like emojis on it and little LOLs. Where if you when you take those out of her text messages or his text messages, they look suspicious. But when you put them in, it's just like, oh, it's not. He's kissing your ass to make you come do the movie, girl. Like it's not. That's really what it was. Like he was kissing her ass, in my opinion.
Awful. I knew she was on some bullshit. Just from a different interview I saw her being mean to the interviewer. I
Yeah,
forget what that was.
yeah.
So whatever he say, I believe him.
hmm But they say don't beat your heroes because I've also heard not nice things about what Denzel Washington. I've heard he's,
Oh,
but I think he might have been an asshole when he was on drugs because he did say that there was some years that he'll be on drugs.
he probably was like on that movie Flight.
Flight and maybe even what's that movie American Gangster. I feel like he was on drugs on American Gangster too.
Mm. He been looking rugged lately, rough.
Well, he's getting older, and
Maybe he's pushed out.
so I know you said I was listening earlier. I know you said you didn't watch the Grammys.
Mm-mm. I haven't watched the Grammys in a long time.
I will say this was probably the best Grammys in a long time. I really, yes, to me it was because like the best, like what I liked about it. One of the things I liked about it. Sometimes you never hear these people, especially the best new artist category people. You never hear of them, but the best new artists they allow each one of them to perform.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard he was good in that too. My husband watched that. I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, they had each one perform and everybody did like an exceptional job. Like makes me want to go like listen to and find their music. Good job.
I saw a little clip of Sabrina Carpenter and Money Long, and they was both messing up a little bit, but I like both of them though.
I didn't see Money Long perform. Sabrina Carpenter, she was good. Her performance was cute. Hers was actually kind of funny. I think Dolce did good. Dolce did exceptional.
Oh, I ain't see hers.
But I'm a tie this back to the Grammys. What about the Denzel Washington thing. A lot of people said that okay, a lot of people don't like that Beyonce. There's a lot of uproar about Beyonce winning album of the year for Cowboy Carter.
Naturally.
Naturally, I personally, I don't listen. Let me tell you something. I love Beyonce. I am a member of the Beehive, but I have a light package. I don't have the full membership.
Mm-hmm.
So I dip in and out, but I do love the girl. I'm a root for her. But as far as her winning Cowboy Carter, it's not my favorite album by her.
I don't like country music, so
I don't like country music either. There's a couple of them that make me go like, oh, okay, Beyonce, this is cute, this is nice, this is different. It's not 100% country to me. But I personally feel like that win was like Denzel Washington winning that Oscar for Training Day. Like of all movies to say that he was great in, y'all want to give it to him for Training Day? Don't get me wrong, he was good in Training Day, but
maybe they felt like she really stepped outside of herself as opposed to making. She kind of makes the same music.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is as well. Because I've heard them say that there was a point when the voting academy didn't want to vote because she already had too many awards. Like she was already winning everything. But listen, I was devastated when Renaissance did. When I was like, that shit is on constant rotation in my house. Just like,
yeah, Renaissance should have won. But I guess this is really outside of her.
Yeah.
Her wheelhouse.
I appreciate what she said in her speech about, we shouldn't be locked in our genres. But I feel like the only people they like to lock in genres is Black people. They have
said that?
No, she didn't say the second part of what I said. She said that, we shouldn't be forced to be labeled and locked in our genres. Maybe, this maybe can allow us to branch out into other genres, not just our own, something to that effect. And
right.
Like, that only applies to Black people. They only make Black people stay in rap, R&B, and we just got into pop. Pop
category. Did Sabrina Carpenter win anything?
She won for best. She won for something.
She from the Philadelphia area.
Okay. Yeah, she won something. She won.
Good. I like her. I seen her with Christina Aguilera.
Can she sing like Christina Aguilera? Is she a good singer? I never really.
Is Sabrina Carpenter? She was okay. She can't sing like Christina.
Okay.
But Christina had a live. They were sitting on the couch. So Christina was at her show, and she was doing like a live thing where they was on the couch together. It was Christina's show. She was singing all of her hits, but it was pretty good. She wasn't on there. She was only on there for that one song. I forget what song of hers that she made over.
But I
was good.
To what DGF said, Motown was pop music. Was Motown ever nominated, or any of their artists nominated for Grammys?
Who said that?
DGF said technically Motown was pop music. I'm just checking. Like, I just want to see if anybody got nominated for pop vocals or pop anything as it relates. Because like I said, like there's so many white soul singers. Like we allow so many white soul singers to come in, and it, you know what I'm saying? We got the Eminem of it all. We got the Post Malone of it all. Like that man just.
I saw a video the other day with Frankie Lyman singing, and he sounded like a white pop singer. And the white girls, they wouldn't cheer for him or nothing, but they loved the damn song. So I could believe Motown was pop.
Yeah, Motown. I feel like Motown was pop, but I feel like they because I'm just looking at some of the like everybody is R&B vocals. Like I'm looking for pop nominations.
They ain't gonna give it to. They probably wouldn't get them no pop nominations back then. It still won't, probably. What a girl wants. I like this song Espresso. It's the me espresso.
Yeah, yeah. No pop album, no pop. They put us in categories and leave us there.
Who? Elon Musk?
Hmm.
I'll listen to this news. They still shutting shit down. Shut it down. But the Republicans aren't. They don't give a shit.
Mm-mm.
Listen, like I said, this they problem. They didn't want a black woman president, so y'all got to deal with Elon Musk and Donald Trump. This is not our problem.
It's above me now. I can't. I'm not even.
Like I said, we know how to weather the storm. We know how to make do with what we got.
And then
Y'all
also,
gotta deal with this shit.
the first time he was president, I felt like I was consumed by the news and what he was doing at all times. I'm just like, I refuse to be that in it again. Like,
Yeah. And
I'm sure something major happens.
changes for us. Nothing changes for us. It's all the white people gotta get used to all the shit he's doing, getting treated like niggas, basically.
Yeah.
Because they always just do what they want to us. And even like how they coming after the brown people. They ain't got shit to do with us. Y'all don't march with us. Y'all don't be help us do nothing. They had to say it, but it's true.
Yeah.
And we're not marching for y'all. Y'all don't march for us. For none of y'all. White people, nobody. Y'all always want black women to come in and say the day, and we're not doing it. And it's bad enough. I've seen where the black teachers are holding off ICE from coming into schools. And I guess kids are innocent or whatever, but
Yeah,
black women,
I feel like the kids are innocent, and
but black women always got to be everybody's savior. I'm tired of it.
and
Who's gonna save us?
You were talking about the Hillman Top University.
I
would like. I'm not on TikTok like that. Like, I really am never on. Like, the only time I'm really on the phone is trying to find a YouTube video. Like, I'm really not on the phone like that. But like, I really wish I had picked that up. But my question is, like, were people actually like enrolling, or they was just like in?
Yeah, it's still a thing. It's just not the person who started it is no longer involved in it. It's kind of turned. I don't know. It's still up. You can still take courses. So I don't know if they made it like way more structured or like a real university, like because they have a board of trustees now, and I don't think it was ever meant to be that serious, but it took off so fast.
Are they gonna start asking people for money to join or something?
Eventually, they probably will.
Yeah, well,
and that wasn't how it was supposed to start. It just started off as like financial literacy and like shit black people just need to know, and AI and learning how to do this and do that, and then more and more people wanted to be in it, more professors, I guess, but then the white women's got involved in it. But then I also hear like black people help do the shit in too. So it's not just the white women, but once they got involved, it just turned to shit.
But as far as the Democratic Party and even the Republican Party, but as far as the Democratic Party specifically, like, I really wish that they would find someone and like the next leader and like get behind that person, because I vividly remember the night that Barack Obama spoke at the Democratic convention. I think John Kerry was nominated at that time, but I vividly remember him talking at the Democratic convention and like thinking in that moment, like, he's gonna be the next president. Like, he's gonna be a president. Like, it's just gonna get. He's gonna be the first black president. Watch. And lo and behold, he did. And when I found out what happened literally that night after he did that speech, how the what's it called, the Democratic Committee, I think it was, they like basically started like bringing him in, like making sure his face was seen as like one of the leaders, one of the people to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they need to work on that now.
Well,
Like,
I don't see nobody.
I don't see
I
nobody.
don't see
And if
nobody
there is
appear
somebody, and if there is somebody, they hide in the back. Like I don't.
yet. Cause AOC ain't it. Give a self-rated blue drag by Baby Buster dry strands. Ooh, really? That sounds like right up my alley. Cause I think this one is splitting my ends.
Right, this damn baby bliss.
I'm about to look for it right now. I
I'll
was
wait till
thinking
during
about
my
like
meeting tomorrow. Give me something to do during my meeting tomorrow. Cause
all right, let's see. Baby Bliss. What is it called? Soft rotating.
baby bliss pro hair dryer.
Blow brush. Blow brush. That's what I need. Something like this. Now, I got the Revlon version, titanium. I wonder if that's what happened to my daughter? I love Baby Bliss.
Yeah.
I got this right now. It doesn't rotate, but it grips your hair really good. It's really good. Look, I love it. Now I got the Chi version of it, but the bristles weren't that. The bristles were too soft.
We got all kinds. Hold up, let me copy and paste this.
Now this one doesn't have the. This looks like it's for white girls. This one. Oh no, this one look like it's like the Revlon one. Let's see.
Oh, here.
Hot air brush.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that's work on my hair. I got.
David Benson. It said compact hair. It said it rotates though.
Oh, here it is. This one.
It's gotta be this one. Shark. Oh, Shark got one too. Now the Shark one looks like.
Well, you talking about the Shark Beauty heated comb? That's what you looked at.
It looks like the one that I have now.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I literally just pulled that one up. I just started looking at that one.
This one might be better for my ends too. I don't see any black people in the I see one black girl. From dry to damp. I don't know if I want to do all that. I don't know. This is not. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a black girl. This showing like $150 or no, $80. Yeah, the one I have is they got all kinds of shit out. $400.
Listen, we spend money on hair. Good God.
If it's worth it, maybe somebody send me something free.
Right. Listen, when your channel get going, you can really start getting some free stuff.
Well,
and giving free, not free. I'm sorry, getting paid advertisements.
I hope so.
Yeah.
The time on straight now.
Let's try to-
Hair straight. I think I had this before. Talking about this one?
Which one is that?
It's called Tymo. Tymo. It's like a straightening comb. I didn't like it too much. With your chair leaning to influence, I will. I didn't like it too much. I felt like it wasn't getting my hair straight enough. But it's probably good for weaves, though. All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah. And I have 3 meetings I have to show up for tomorrow, so.
Oh no, I'll give you up late.
No
Well, I'll
worries.
see you tomorrow. It's like a pressing comb with bumpers. Yeah, I had one before. I gave it to somebody else.
All right, you have a good night.
Y'all have a good night too, because this is a Baby Bliss straightener. This is my favorite straightener I ever had. It's like it's all sides of it. That's why I curl my hair so good.
Yeah, it did
It's
a
really
great job.
a flat iron.
But also the when you did the wand, it did a great job too. The last time you were curling your hair on here.
And it lasted.
How long did it last for you?
Like I didn't wash my hair until yesterday.
And that was last week. So yeah.
Yeah, it lasted. I just wrapped it up, tied up, and just poofed it out. And then then it got a little frizzy in the roots, I just put it in a ponytail and it's still curly.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I think the next shampoo I'm gonna try that see what they do.
All right. Well, I'll see you gals tomorrow.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night. I will show you because I'll probably want to put some more curls in my hair in a couple days. So I'll definitely do a wand tutorial and a different kind of curls. But I'll see you tomorrow, love. Did I make you a mod? Are you a mod? I can't see the hold on, let me see. Did I All right. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. You are a mod now, okay? So see you tomorrow, beloved. Good night.